So the next step to this facial treatment, we're going to use the facial toning of the 10-in-1 system. The facial toning has the microcurrent spheres. However, they are not microcurrent. You are using galvanic current with this facial toning system, and this means that you will have more skin tightening to the papillary dermis of the layer of the skin. So it is a tightening effect, not a muscle effect. To prepare the skin, we're going to, after we've completed our oxygen infusion system, to prepare the skin, we're going to spray the instant soothing toner over the skin. As hydration and as a vehicle for the next product. The product that I've chose is vitamin C peptide serum. This not only has vitamin C, but it also has bearberry extract, which is for pigmentation. And it's excellent for supporting the capillary wall. Once you've applied the vitamin C, we're going to apply the Ultra Performing Complex, which is our A, C, and E, so it's our antioxidant cream. To give more moisture to the skin and to assist with the antioxidants of the A, C, and E. This is where you may perform your massage by using effleurage or petrissage, by lifting and smoothing to cause microcirculation so that the facial toning actually works smarter instead of harder. I'm also going to include our advanced eye complex around the mouth and around the eye area. It's closed. So I'm going to use the advanced eye complex around the eyes. This is a good time that you can do an eye massage to move lymph. And I'm also going to use it as a lip balm around the lips and on the lips. Once you've completed this movement and all your application of your serums and creams, there's two different methods that you can use with the facial toning. I could actually use gauze on the skin by wetting the gauze to make sure that it is moist and applying it to the areas that I am working. Again, it's more effective if you can use the facial gauze cutout sheets that you can apply directly on the skin and moisten them by using your toner, such as the Instant Soothing Toner, to make sure that they're rehydrated. However, with her, I'm going to use the probes on her skin directly. Now, this is your second option. Remember, the more moisture that is in the skin, the less the resistance, which means the more intense the sensation of the facial toning tools will be to her skin. The lack of moisture in the skin, the more resistance. So this is why I do the steps of the serum, the moisturizer, and of course the eye cream, so that I can rehydrate and put equal, hopefully equal, amounts of water to the skin, so therefore the facial toning can do its work effectively. With the facial toning, we're going to choose the button Galvanic and Lifting. It's going to say Gal/Lifting. Press the button firmly. You will see on the intensity bar that it has F and then 1. I'm going to, again, F1 can adjust to the intensity from 1 to 9. However, with the initial client experiencing the facial toning, I would suggest that you bring your setting down to either a 2 or a 3 and build up to that intensity with each and every treatment. Your red probe is going to be on top as your black probe leads or follows the red. We're going to try right above or in front of the ear to the corner of the mouth, and we're going to move until you're about an inch away from the red probe and lift up. And lift up. This technique is for the galvanic. Galvanic uses the shortest pathway of energy, so therefore you want to make sure that you are familiar with galvanic current, number one, and number two is as close as the black moves to the red, the more the intensity. This is why it is very important that you move the black probe away from the red probe at least 1 inch before touching the red probe. Each and every time the intensity will build, the closer and closer you move black to red. And if you touch these probes together, it will be uncomfortable for the client, because when energy travels a short pathway, therefore when you touch them, it can promote a shock. And move. So you want to do your horizontal movements, and you can use the technique of doing 3 passes to that one particular area, and then moving and then transitioning to another part of the skin. You can also use vertical movements if you chose to. But again, I'm moving at least 1 inch and lifting from the red probe. So it is important that you note 1 inch lift, because again, galvanic current is a sensation that is very superficial to the skin, and they will feel the current. However, if they do not feel the current, it does not mean that current is not running through the stratum corneum. It only means that if they do not feel it, then they're more resistant. So therefore, there's less water in that particular area of the skin. You may go in a diagonal to lift the skin. This is a very effective piece of the equipment. However, your technique is very, very important. After completing this part of the facial treatment, you want to again turn off the galvanic lifting by pressing the galvanic lifting button. The yellow glow should turn off. And then it is safe to move to the next part of the machine.